Chapter 1479. Emma didn't question Alex's remarks. In her impression, Alex gradually got to know a lot of big people in Oris Hill because he knew feng shui. To be honest, Alex really helped the family a lot by looking at feng shui. Otherwise, it is impossible for the family to live in such a good villa and lead such a superior life. In the past, Emma was very worried that Alex was fooling others by seeing feng shui, for fear that Alex would explode with thunder one day. However, with the development of time, she discovered that none of the big people Alex knew about feng shui had turned against him. This also proved that Alex's ability to see feng shui should have real talents, so he didn't need to worry too much. Therefore, she softly said, "Eastcliff is not Oris Hill. There are many very powerful characters in the place where dragons and tigers are hidden. If you go to Eastcliff, don't do whatever you want like in Oris Hill, especially don't conflict with others. We just do things, and come back as soon as we are done." Alex hurriedly nodded and said, "Good wife, I know, don't worry, I will definitely not have any conflicts with others. I will come back immediately after I finish my feng shui." Emma nodded, "Okay, you have to pay more attention to yourself." Alex thought, after he came back from Eastcliff, he should be going to China, and he had to get Suki pharmaceutical in his hands, so that it would speed up the production of Adarin. Moreover, when the production capacity is sufficient, you can also prepare for the trial production of the liver protection tablets. Therefore, he simply gave Emma a vaccination in advance and said, "By the way, Emma, after I return from Eastcliff, I may have to go to China again." Go to China? Emma and his family of 3 were very surprised. Emma blurted out and asked, "Isn't it? Does someone in China invite you to see feng shui?" Alex smiled and said, "Do you remember Burton from Baker's Pharmaceuticals?" Emma nodded, "Remember, didn't you also show him feng shui?" "Yes," Alex said, "his Pinnacle Pharmaceutical wants to acquire a Chinese pharmaceutical company next, so he wants me to go to China to help him see if the company's feng shui is the same as that of his head office." Emma asked in confusion, "Does feng shui still have so much attention to detail?" Alex said, "My wife, don't you know that feng shui is very particular about feng shui? If his head office is feng shui, the feng shui of the company to be acquired in China belongs to gold. After the completion of the acquisition, it will naturally be smooth sailing. However, if the Chinese company is a water company, then water will overcome fire. After the acquisition is completed, he will not only not rise to the next level, but it may even be affected by that side, so that the entire company will go. The road is downhill, so he asked me to go over and help him take a good look. If there are any hidden dangers in feng shui, I will help him change the feng shui bureau directly in China." Trump was fascinated by it, and said excitedly, "Oh, good son-in-law, you can talk a little bit more quickly, I'm listening enthusiastically, just talk a little bit more so I can brag to others in the future." Elaine on the side was very pleased and asked, "Good son-in-law, I invite you to visit Eastcliff and give 9 million. Then, if you go to China, wouldn't it be tens of millions?" Alex smiled slightly, almost. "Oh!" Elaine applauded happily, "Good son-in-law, good son-in-law. How fast is your money-making speed different from opening a money-printing machine? Why don't you learn how to look at feng shui earlier? In that case, it's not necessary for our family to be looked down upon everywhere in the past few years, don't you think?" Trump said solemnly, "You know what a fart, it's a good meal, not afraid of being late." Elaine exploded, "Trump, are you sick today? Why don't you have to FCK me no matter what I say? I will give you a face when the time comes, right?" Trump owes a bit, always looking for a chance to run on Elaine, but if Elaine is really aggressive, he is not an opponent at all.